Well, we made it to the Bushman Centre. We're halfway there. This is where us bushmen come to hang out and talk about the bush and stuff like that. But there's no time for that now because we've got to go down that way and fly into an awesome river and go rafting, hunting and fishing. And after that we're going to take the DNA 4.2 cutty out into the ocean and hopefully get some crays, some terraki, get the spare guns out there, go for a mission. Nice pants. This is Taylor. Yeah, bro. You may remember Taylor from such videos as kayak over a waterfall, freak out, pull his spray deck out and swim the next kilometre.
No, it was 2.
Oh, 2 kilometres.
Yeah, make sure you get that one in there.
There we go. We're working on that. Alright, we made it to the hangar. Just in time to see a load of deer come in. This is how we get our venison in South Westland. These are the boys hard at work, living the dream. Couple of South Westland trophies there. The boys, that is, not the deer. Still single, I believe, ladies. Funny looking deer, that one. There we go. So those of you guys who don't really like heli hunters shooting deer from the air, if they keep the population down, that means Doc doesn't have to 1080 the area. And 1080 does a lot more damage than these guys will ever do to the population. So they're actually doing us a favour by keeping the deer numbers low and stopping 1080 into these lower South Westland rivers. We dropped all the gear off. Weka's going to meet the crew at the bar and then fly them in, camp, raft them, and then we're going to meet them there tomorrow. The river is extremely low because we haven't had any rain in about 2 weeks, which is pretty much unheard of here in South Westland. We've got a whole heap of snow on the top, so we're expecting that to feed the river through the summer. Hopefully we'll be able to get a good couple of months rafting out of it. And the grass is just starting to grow. We're a little bit early, being not even out of September yet, but with a bit of luck they'll be able to knock over deer or two and catch a fish or two. We're going to drive to Wanaka, and we've got a bit of an adventure race to go and participate in. So yeah, we've got a women's race to raft, and then we're going to bang it back over here and fly to meet the team tomorrow.
Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Yeah, we made it to Wanaka. Definitely not summer on this side of the mountains. It's bloody freezing. We're going to smash some Subway into us and then go catch up with some old mates, go camping, rafting, and then bang, we're into the mountains tomorrow. And big city. I made an eating shot. I'd take an eating shot on myself, but it all gets stuck to my beard. It's a little bit embarrassing. Bits of sauce on this side and cheese on the other side and chicken in the bottom there. There we are, Wanaka. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and we're on the job. Over 150 raft guides and rafts out there. Should have been a hurrah of a party last night, but we all went to bed early. Well, I did. Hey boys.
Morning.
So here we are, Spring Challenge, racing. It's a bit of a conundrum on the river. There's rafts everywhere. Well, these guys have passed us and now they're slowing down. What the heck? Oh, we sped up. Pedal to the metal. Awesome. So these girls are hardcore. They're going to race, some of them for 6 hours, some of them for 12 hours, and it's only 20 minutes into it, I think. So they've got a very long day full of challenges ahead of them. Are you happy, girls?
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
You weren't concentrating on us.
Oh, I better put the phone and the camera away now because we're coming to a wee rapid here. Keep going, that's it. I'll steer with one hand, I'll hold the camera with the other. There, look at that. Oi. Alright, seeing as we're racing, I'm going to put the camera away now. One run down, one to go. Look, it's Bruce.
Yeah, g'day crew. How you doing?
And this is Marty in the back. He's another old boy from the rafting community. Actually, Marty kind of taught me how to raft way back in the day. Way back. So we're just doing the shuttle now, and then we got one more run, and then we're headed to the west coast to jump in a helicopter, fly up the river, and meet Mike and his crew. We're looking forward to that. Should be a good night up the River of Happiness. It's a bit low actually. They'll be having a real scratchy day today, bungling their way down. So I'm glad I'm on this river, not that river.
And some of us are going fishing.
Oh yeah, Bruce is going fishing. He's got his little DNA boat that he's launching off the beach and going to catch some more blue cotton terraki, and then we're going to crack into the fishing on Monday. So don't hang up the phone because there's going to be some of that very soon. Oh, pretty sweet. Things have taken a bit of a turn for the better, and old Pat, there's Pat, has decided to jump in for me and guide my raft on the second run, so I get to hang out and watch all the girls race. There they go. Well, that was another spring challenge. Hey! And we're just heading back over to the west coast, and we're going to jump in a helicopter and fly up a river and meet the team. That'll be good, and get eaten by sandflies, set up camp. Ah, yes. There we go, bit of the old sphagnum. Gold. Oh, it's Subway. Ah, eat fresh, they reckon. Oh, hey Taylor. Yeah, good.
I guess it's not slippery then, is it?
I don't have much of a view actually today. That's it, that's the view. Yeah, there was no time to choose a view. The old brown clown was causing quite a bit of trouble, and he had to go. How embarrassing. I don't know if that's going to make the video or not. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like on the big screen at home, and whether it passes the PC brigade, which is Jack and Charlie. They're the PC brigade, so there's a good chance it's going to make it onto the interweb.
Hayden, Craig, yeah, Pete, Mike, mate, Taylor.
Sweet, and that's Weka down there. You probably remember Weka. Firelighting 101 with Taylor. Got the mouldy fire. Yeah, you can't try to get it going with that. Hey,
Don't know if it's gonna work.
go on, give it a crack. I can tell you right now it's not going to work.
Yeah. It's a smaller tinder.
There's a lighter in there, is there? Weka stole it.
Maybe.
Bloody Weka, he's a lighter thief, eh? Every time we go rafting there's no lighter in there because Weka steals it. Weka doesn't know how to use one of these, so I figured if I put one of these in, he wouldn't steal it. Shot, bro. Nailed it. Well, that sun's dropped behind the hill now. Temperature's just taken a dive. It's been really nice up here in the afternoon. Now the boys are going to go for a walk and see if they can get a deer. It's pretty slim pickings because they haven't hit the grass yet. The grass hasn't started growing. There's not much deer sign around, but there's some good guts up the top of that hill. Not sure if you can see them. Where the sun's hitting, there's heaps of pate and five finger up in there, so the deer will probably be living up on this ridge top and on the flat at the top and feeding into these guts where there's all that tucker, which is generally what they eat over winter. So if you can find guts that have got regrowth from old slips, that's where you'll find the deer. So they're not far off it in the grass. There's a little bit of deer sign on the side of the river, but there's no fresh deer shit here. There's a bit of old stuff and some old prints. And there's an old print right there. And no deer last night, so it's going to be sausages and potatoes again. Oh, and parsnips, kumara, potatoes, onions, gravy.
He's trying to.
You're right, bro. She's asked for that salt shaker. This is the Punisher. I bring my kids camping. And dinner's ready. We're just waiting for the crew to get back before we eat. because we're so hungry. If we start now, we'll probably just eat all of it. Hard work, mate.
Mate, carry twice your weight, brother. That's how hard it is.
Someone's got to eat all the sausages, eh?
That'll learn me.
Yeah, it's true. So the boys, where'd you go up that ridge, did you, lads?
Straight up here, basically.
Oh, straight up the top, and yeah, no doubt there. We thought we heard a gunshot, but no. But it's right on dark, so they might go for a walk down into the clearing and see if one pokes its nose out, and then we'll have dinner. Kicker in the guts. Here we go. Bit of a sleeping today. Daylight savings, we lost an hour. Clocks went forward an hour. Bloody great. More days, more hours in the day now. Days getting longer. Winter, the days never long enough. Get up in the dark, work all day, it gets dark, still working. So it's good. I like summertime. Bring on summer. You have to get up early to shoot a deer in the summer though. I'm not shooting a deer this morning. I haven't heard any booms. I don't know if the boys managed to get up or not, but it's a glorious day. I don't know if you can see up there. Here we go. The sun's just starting to peek over the horizon, and yeah, I guess I'll better get up, light the fire, and have a nice cup of tea. Just another heads up, folks. If you don't have the Stony Creek Stealth tarp and you do a lot of fly camping, get one. This thing is awesome. So Taylor actually forgot his sleeping mat when we came up here, and so I gave him the heads up to cut some insulation. He's got a big plastic bag, one of those pack liners, and yeah, I told him to cut a whole bunch of Tuscan fern to put under him. So we're going to show you just how much he had in there. So he's got one of these little bivvy bags here, not bivvy bags, sorry, a tent thingy with no floor in it, and so we filled his plastic pack liner up here and slept on that, and the total thickness of the insulation was probably about that thick once it was compressed down, and you still felt a bit of the cold coming through, eh?
Yeah, a bit cold, but sweaty at night, even with wrapped completely in my down sleeping bag.
Probably because you were on this plastic thing, eh? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, so there you go. It gives you a good idea if you are going to get some kind of under insulation. If you're cutting ferns or tussock or whatever it may be, it needs to be at least this thick when it's compressed. So you need a whole bunch of insulation to lie on, and it really is worth taking the time to cut that extra insulation to get you off the ground, and to get that layer of insulation in between you and the ground. I, on the other hand, had a brilliant night's sleep, and it's now, sun's just peeking up over the hills there. I think the boys are moving already, so I've got to go down and get, oh yep, there's some smoke coming up. A bit late today, a bit late to work. This is where I can't fire me because I'm the boss. It's great, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. There's the Stealth fly. I'm just going to quickly show you some of the awesome features on it. It's got these little metal rings right there, which are fantastic for tying the fly up, because you can double back and come back around the metal ring and just do a quick, simple loop like this. So it's really easy to undo again. You just pull that, boom, and your fly's done. Another really awesome feature are these little elastic loops here. So you just wind your cord up, smack it under the elastic loop, and then when you go to set your fly up, you just rip it out, boom, and it's good to go. Super quick, super easy. So quick to set up, quick to take down, and it packs down real small. Morning, lads.
Howdy.
Now there's service, eh? Yeah, they got the fire going all right. That was good. The boys slept in. What's that?
I ain't got the bed yet.
You've been up all night?
Yeah, I'm on the water now though.
Hey, happy birthday.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Cheers.
There we go. The big 4-0, bro. You made it.
Big 4-0, mate.
Not even halfway there, eh? How's that feel?
Not bad.
Bloody hell, 60 years to go still. Shit. It's a hard life. Found a bit of a flaw in our pot hanger. It's getting a wee bit thin around the edges there. Whose design is that?
It was a design of last Trying to find the designer. Gonna blame someone.
Did you design that, Hayden? Was that you?
Wasn't me, mate.
Oh.
It was Mr. Lewis over that way. Smith.
The old pot hook came undone, but there's a backup system. Health and safety first up here. This is going to ruin my chances of future chips. No, I don't want that shit. We want bacon and eggs for breakfast. And yogurt cereal.
Sausages.
Oh yeah, sausages and tomatoes, shit like that. Hash browns. Just realised there's no sandflies. We've been up for about 2 hours, and there's none. There's no sandflies at all. Can't figure it out. It's pretty strange. So Kristen, this one's for you. There you go. No sandflies in South Westland. She refuses to move to Haas because there's sandflies everywhere, but lo and behold. Hey team, is there any sandflies out this morning? Good. There you go, from the mouth of babes. She's getting on 9:30 in the morning, so we decided to pack up camp, put out the old fire, load up the rafts, and mosey on down the river, scratch our way down to the takeout. It's extremely low flow. There's a heap of snipe there still to mount. As soon as that starts mounting, the river's going to come up and the rafting's going to be a bit better, but at this stage it's very low and slow. We could be in for a day of manoeuvring, getting stuck, hopefully not wrapped.
Did you get your boots on? Yeah.
Designed in bloody Australia, those buckles, they don't work too flash.
Something good to eat.
And then off they go into the sunset. And a bloody good day was had by all. Now we are going to take the DNA boat, powered by the Honda engine thing on the back, out into yonder ocean and jump into our wetsuits provided by Wild Blue Spearfishing, and hopefully get some crays, some power, catch a few terrakees, some blue cod, spear a few butterfish. That's the plan anyway. Whether or not that happens remains to be seen. Oh, and a stroke of luck, we haven't been able to get any bait. We ran into Mike, and Mike's got a wheelbarrow full of ice because it was his 40th birthday last night. We bowled up to his house and there was beers and a smouldering fire, and we couldn't figure out what was going on. I think we'll leave it at that, but we've got some ice now. We don't have any bait, but that's alright. We'll get some power and use some power guts. That's a pretty good bait. Away.
This, bro.
There's a bit of chop out there, hopefully it flattens off, otherwise we'll have to pound our way through it to get back. But visibility's primo. I can see the bottom from here. It's crystal clear under there, so pretty excited. Hopefully the crays aren't too soft and we'll be able to score a few. They should be coming out of berry now, fingers crossed. Yep. And we'll see when we get down there.
under the bright skies. Only sunshine under the bright skies. When the words are like bullets and they break through your skin, and there's no way to get them all out.
First fish at a trip caught
When it
on a Brazil nut.
feels like rust seeping into your soul, stay.
What we get? Limit on par and 1 cray.
One cray. As soon as I went down, one cray, and then I didn't see another one.
Yeah, a bit thin on the ground, eh? Our cray spot's gone to the dogs.
Gonna have to go and find another stink spot.
I reckon we go around the corner, eh?
Yeah. Check our numbers, what we got.
I'm going to get my bloody catch bag over there for going to the rocks.
Yeah, we'll see what numbers I've got in there, eh? And then, pretty sweet. So rich, eh?
All your blacks are measured, eh? We just found a pretty good boil up here. There's not many birds and the water is literally boiling just ahead of us on and off, so it must be a school of kahawai. We're just going to catch a couple for bait and for some sashimi. Alright, I don't know what's happened there, but we don't have any kahawai, so just the big boil up went from 0 to 0, so we're just going to wind up, bang it down and try to get on some more crays. Bloody hell, my bloody my tail wasn't done up. My last dive I keep getting cold water down my back, and that's why, because it didn't have it done up. I reckon it's just been too rough and the bloody crays are out deep. I just got out of my wetsuit and was getting dressed and realised I've forgotten my bloody pants. Now I don't know, I don't really want to go bare bum. I've got to get back in my damn wetsuit bottom, I guess. Oh, what a bugger. Maybe I'll put this on. I'll put my Stony Creek hoodie on, that goes all the way down past my knees. That'll be sweet as. Now boys, it's a massive whale out there. You go check it out, eh? Oh, it's a log. Oh, we just seen a real whale for sure. He just blew up here. We're going to go check him out, see if he'll come up for us. So you can see there's heaps of bait fish or something under there. That's what he's hitting. Whoa, look at that over there. Where was that? That's a lot of fish. Holy crap. Mother of Mary, you recording? Oh, did you get that?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, Broseph. There it is. We've been driving out here for 5 bloody minutes waiting for him to sound, and he just came up then, but it was still a little bit far away. He might be able to crop in on that. He's not a very big one. Oh, nice. You got that, eh?
Yeah, mate.
The money shot. Is that zoomed in as much as it'll go, eh?
As much as it'll go.
Here we go, folks. Some more Cherokee fishing. We're going to go up to Nelson pretty soon in a couple of weeks and bring you some snapper and some kingfish, hopefully. So hang in there. 10 more minutes of Cherokee fishing and then we're into the snapper. Today we got some fresh crayfish bait. Hopefully this is going to work for the Cherokee because we don't have any squid. We forgot to get some and we bowled into Greenstone Helicopters Barn Bay Fishing Company and they didn't have any, so crayfish and power guts it is. Pretty good bait that though, just have to tie it up with the elastic. How you doing, Weka? Getting it done?
Yeah, having a few issues with my Katarangi sinker, but it's getting there.
Let the good times roll. Oh, I'm on here and it's a damn pigfish. Hook through the eye. That'll learn him. Bugger. Bruce reckons these things are good eating, but I don't bloody know. I'm not going to eat them. Not keen at all. Dropping. What's going on, Taylor? Did you catch Weka?
Yep.
Oh, catch and release. Alright, there we go. Finally, after lots of bites and a few broken doohickeys we managed to get, lo and behold, our first terraki.
Great terraki.
Oh, it's a biggie.
Number one, pretty happy.
Now,
I reckon my papa always used to bleed the terraki.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I bleed the blue cod, but not the terraki.
yeah, and I never do the blue cod.
Oh, really? Well, let's bleed some of the terraki and not the others, and we'll see if we can notice a difference, eh?
Yeah.
On again. Bite time. Man, I don't know what Bruce was going on about today, not catching any fish.
Oh, Bruce, yeah.
yeah.
It's pretty much straight down and hook
Mate,
him.
that's right where my line goes. Right where you are. You got to point it that way more.
It's my stink-ass sinker.
Actually, that'd be a good technique. One use slightly heavier sinker than the other, then it would drift off.
Yeah, well, that,
Jesus, look at that. Look at this. Look at this, Taylor. Probably only looked about that big because he's got the wide angle lens on. Fish on.
He's an idiot, that guy.
What?
The guy off Discovery Channel, the big monsters. He's fish on, fish on.
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah.
Whatever his name is. Outdoors. Oh, with Josh. Oh, look, no surprises there. It's another terraki. Oh, I'm getting sick of catching these little buggers. They certainly are tasty though. Right in the gills, sorry mate, it's got to hurt. Oh, I've just caught myself. How did I do that? Oh, Jesus, look out, Josh. He's gone and lost the knife.
luckily I've got one to give back to you.
Not getting my wanger in there, are you?
I can if you want. There you go. You can blur that one out, Josh.
Alright, cheers mate.
Dropped it in here.
Oh, it's a double whammy. Woo. Taylor, your bloody line keeps tamming up. Get off there. Weight seems to have gone off it there, Weka.
Yeah, it sort of comes on and comes off. Could be a perch and a little terraki or just a terraki. Oh well, another West Coast terraki.
Winchman.
Winchman, here it comes, terraki throwback.
Yeah, he's legal, but he's a bit small. Pain in the ass to fill up these little ones. Oh, I just popped his eye, the poor bastard.
Oh, should have kept them in
I'm
there.
going to have one more drop, and then we'll bugger off. What do you reckon? Oh, Winchman.
Go on.
Hey!
Bloody cheap.
The smallest fish in the ocean. We've been chucking this albatros fish all day, but he's really young and he doesn't quite know how to catch him. I'll give you a demo with this one. Oh, he's just too slow. Black Magic suicide hooks, these ones. They're really good, amazingly sharp. They've got a pretty cool design. They've got this little V on the inside of the hook here. And I've used this one 3 fishing trips in a row and she's still razor sharp. Hardcore.
No bloody bites on the last drop. Day's done. Getting dark. Time to go home for a feed.
So when you're filleting, if you pull the skin and just wiggle it and wiggle the knife at the same time, so the knife's not actually moving forward, you're just sawing with the knife and wiggling the skin, it comes off really nice and really clean. You see that? There's hardly any fish left on that skin.
You can only do it with a sharp knife though.
And then the pin bones in the fish come down to about here, so you only need to take those middle strip of pin bones out. So I'll just slice that down and then slice that through the other way down to there, and that's our fillet right here, boneless, tasty.
We've got our watercress here. We've got two different samples. We've got the green helmet. This is right from the base of the waterfall where the water was coming down. And then we've got this one, which is a bit further up and the water was looking a bit more dirtier. This one's a lot more drier. It actually tastes a bit more, yeah, a bit more peppery than this one actually, so we'll have to double it up and make a good salad.
Cut there. It's really, really tender. It's for sure the best way to cook paua. I'll just put them in boiling water whole, cook them for 3 to 5 minutes. It's a really good way to cook them. Now this is the guts here, and it's really good, tastes just like pippies. Tonight's episode of Catch and Cook is proudly brought to you by Weka.
Well,
Thanks Weka.
yeah. We've got the watercress. That was pretty easy to catch.
It's pretty budget, eh? We don't have any butter.
Yeah.
We've got mayonnaise, bread,
Mayonnaise.
paua and watercress, that's it. No salt and pepper.
The joys of going to Haas after a rafting trip.
You like heaps of mayonnaise, eh?
Top it up. See the flowers haven't quite flowered, but they're about to come through.
Oh, I don't care.
I pull them off.
It's poisonous, aren't they?
Yeah, but I don't know if they're poisonous like this because I eat them, you know, most of the times with them on, but sometimes I take them
Got
off.
to die something.
Good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get in there.
It's alright. It's pretty budget. I'm missing my butter and my garlic. But we got tea over there, so drink this, have a cup of tea, eat some ginger nuts, go to bed.
Round 2.
Could be a lot worse, eh? Missing the butter. If we had butter, it'd be awesome.
Not even chewy at all. Just need butter. Bit more.
How's it going, Mr. Morning Bushman?
Sweet, so it's pretty good day today. It's flat as a pancake and the sun's shining and doesn't look like there's any chop around the corner. We should be going out for blue nose, but we didn't expect it to be this flat, so we've only got half a tank of gas. So what we're going to do, just turn that bilge pump off, is we're going to bang around, go spearfishing, load up on butterfish, go home. We're going to try here. We're trying to figure out if this is where we went for our crays yesterday. None of us can really remember because it's high tide now and it looks so different. We're a bit close to that rock over there.
You can see on our boat we drifted yesterday.
Not really. We might have to go that way a little bit, I think. Like rock's a little bit close here. Where are you going to go, hooks?
Well, I was thinking it might just be better to go for a float around this island first. Probably deeper drop. More kelp. What do you think?
I don't actually know.
Yeah.
I reckon those pinnacles up there would be pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think I might just stick around here first and see if there might be some crays out here, eh?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
There's none yesterday. We just realised that Weka doesn't have a bloody float and some rope for the spear gun. He doesn't actually have a spear gun, that's Jack's spear gun he's borrowing, so we'll have to get it sorted with one. And for the meantime, we're just going to tie this to a bottle and she'll be right.
And she'll be good.
What bottle's that, Josh?
What's that?
What bottle's that?
This is V8 vegetable juice. It's my pee bottle and my drink bottle and also my shampoo for my wetsuit bottle. I always take a pee bottle with me when I'm bivvy bagging, so I don't have to get up at night, so I can just pee in my bottle.
Yeah.
And the other night, I was pissing in my bottle. I was so tired, I fell asleep and poured piss all over myself in my sleeping bag. It was a bastard. And then I didn't have a drink bottle, so I had to use my piss bottle. And now this morning I used it to put detergent in the tip of my wetsuit, and now Weka's using it for a float. So. There's no kelp here, so we've got to go look somewhere else. Bit of a bugger. We thought we were on the right spot, but we're not. It's kind of hard to tell at these big tides. There's no kelp out there, so we've got to move to another spot. Yeah, we need to start pumping some weight. Jesus. Woo-hoo. We thought we were on the right spot, but we're not, so we're gonna go down the road to those other pinnacles. Bloody hell, we've been in and out of the water twice now. This is, we're looking a bit better here. There's a bit of whitewash around on the rocks, but we've got kelp. That's what them little butterfish eat, so if we can find the kelp, I'm sure we're gonna find the butters. If I can manage not to get shot by Weka. He almost shot me a couple of fishing trips ago. I was coming around the corner of the rock, Weka was coming the other way, and the spear went shoo, right by my head. Bloody hell, maybe I'll get to shoot him today. How deep is it? 10 metres. Woo, I don't know if I'll dive that deep. What do you reckon, Weka? Pretty sweet, eh?
Pretty deep. Should be good.
Well, there's no bloody kelp here either. There's a little bit on the rocks at the end, but that's it. So we're in the wrong spot again. Third time in the water. We're both pretty buggered and we haven't even shot a fish yet. Shit, I should have marked that spot on my bloody GPS. Well, I did actually, but then Jack was playing with it and cleared it all out. Cleared all my marks out. Ooh, there's a rock right there. Look out. This is our last chance because we have to be back up and home this afternoon, so we're running out of time. Just got a crayberry. Big one. That berry though. Jesus! Bugger this, let's go, eh? now. How's that seal?
Yeah, it was pretty good, eh? Just doing circles around me. Had the camera, it was just coming close, you'd snorkel on in, then go back out, come back in. I was like, ooh, kind of thinking it was like a dog gonna come and have a bite.
It's quite scary, eh?
Yeah, I was just like, he was quite friendly, he was a big one.
Might be home James, I think.
Yeah. Next
Jeez,
time.
that surf was pretty full on, eh?
Ooh, that massive surge at the end, eh?
Shit, I just got nailed on those rocks.
Yeah. Nice, bro.
Those Hickory spear holders are good, eh?
They do the trick. Job tidy.
Might be time for another choice bomb, I think.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that the kelp dies off over winter and comes back over summer, so butterfish summertime, not so much over winter.
So there you go, I thought I was in the right spots, but there was no kelp there, and me and Weka were both scratching our heads going, well, is this the right spot? And I had no idea, I thought kelp was just there the whole time, so it's good to know, learned something new today.
Awesome.
Cheer, bro.
Sweet as.
Oh, where's that monkey you got?
In the back of the car.
Let's check out the monkey, you got a massive monkey.
Circles.
Oi, holy shit, gurnards, Cherokees.
Oh mate, it was a good day yesterday.
Yeah, these bloody oats. Can't beat the old gurneys.
Oh, you don't want to go sticking your hand on the Cherokee, do you? Well, there's one. Oh, look at that, that's pretty good.
That's probably the average size of one, eh?
Not too bad, eh?
Pretty good. Full chili bin.
Yeah, full chili bin. And 5 crayfish today.
There you go.
Yeah, can't beat it.
I'm going to have to start following them around with the video camera, eh? I can't seem to catch anything. Bloody hell. When are you fellas coming over next? Well, what better way to finish the day with a pie. It's a Jimmy's pie, it's a Jimmy's mutton pie. It's a bit cold. It doesn't really look like mutton. It looks like, I'd say that's, I don't know what it is, something dressed as mutton. Well, I'm absolutely shagged. It's been a long morning with not much in the fish canoe. We got some gurnard. We ran into Grant and Gareth from Queenstown, which is a huge bonus. We swapped some par for some gurnard and some moki, so pretty stoked at that. Kids have never seen a gurnard, so they'll be happy anyway when I get home. Right now I've got 4 hours of sleep driving. Oh, look out! There's, some guy on his Flash V8 Discovery just went ripping by us. Bloody Aucklanders. Just kidding. I don't have anything else to say. I'll turn the camera back on if I come up with some insightful words of wisdom. Yeah, quite interesting to learn that about the kelp. That the kelp goes, gets washed off in winter and then grows back every year in the spring. And it grows, you know, a couple of feet per day apparently, which is pretty amazing. I thought we were in the wrong spots, but it turns out we were in the right spots. There just wasn't any kelp there yet. Oh, so cheers for that, Gareth. Schooling me on the old kelp. Look at that awesome scenery there. Yeah, let's get a shot.